is enough, and it's time for a change!
Nothing compares to a quiet evening alone. Just the 1, 2. I was just counting on that never happened. I guess I'm dreaming again. Let's be more than this.
Hey, what's up everybody? gilbertblaze here. So Raw just finished, and I gotta say it was a fantastic Raw. Great build up for WrestleMania 27. I mean, this show was just stacked with just building up the pay-per-view, which was amazing to watch. I mean, I really had a great time watching Raw this week. The Rock opened up the show with just a fantastic promo. The man just knows how to deliver a promo, and it was funny. It was serious at times, but it was just great to watch. And I mean, I just can't wait to see what's going to happen between him, John Cena, and now The Miz, because a confrontation will happen. I see The Miz getting rock bottom or people's elbow. Maybe Cena and The Rock will go at it as well. They may have an altercation, but the fact remains is this is going to be epic to watch at WrestleMania. I was so excited for this promo. It was just a great way to start. And then The Miz comes out, delivers a great promo of his own, and then he has a match with the Great Khali and just completely destroys him. Now, at first I thought, when he was giving him those chair shots, I'm thinking, damn, he's not really protecting him too well, but it is what it is, and The Miz just looks more and more vicious every single week, which is great. It's a great build-up for him. So we get The Miz destroying the Great Khali, and then next we get Daniel Bryan against Sheamus for the U.S. title, and great to see Gail Kim accompany Daniel Bryan, and she was looking fantastic. I mean, great job, Gail Kim. This is great to see her getting any kind of screen time, so I was happy to see that. The match itself was actually decent. It was very hard hitting. It was really hard fought, and surprisingly, Sheamus wins the U.S. title with a great finish, and I like this. I like the fact that Sheamus won because I want to see Daniel Bryan now win the title back at WrestleMania, which I will be there live, by the way, folks. So I'm looking really forward to this match. I mean, I guess Sheamus has dropped the whole King Sheamus moniker now. He's back to the Celtic Warrior, which is good for him because he needed that. But I gotta say this. Next, we gotta talk about Michael Cole, Jerry Lawler, and then Brian Christopher segment. It was just amazing. I mean, at first I was have to say it was uncomfortable to watch, seeing Brian Christopher talking to Jerry Lawler, his father, because I thought they were kind of saying some real life stuff to each other. I mean, it's been documented that Brian Christopher had like drug problems in the past. Maybe he still does, who knows. But the fact is, when he came out with the blonde hair, and he just, I don't know, to me I just felt kind of repulsed by him just watching him. But it kind of was kind of heartfelt in a sense too, because who knows what went on in their family, but it just seemed kind of real at first, so I was a little uncomfortable watching it, but it was really raw and gritty. So to hear him just destroy his own father and saying such bad things, and then he gets attacked by Jack Swagger, Jerry Lawler. Then forgot to plug out, Jim Ross comes out, and it was great seeing Jim Ross again, good old JR. Always great to see him. Great exchange between him and Michael Cole. Then we see Jack Swagger attacking the King. Then we see Swagger attacking Jim Ross. And then the funniest thing, Michael Cole putting Jim Ross in an ankle lock. I mean, I nearly fell off my chair. It was so funny to watch. There is no question about it. Who has been the best heel for the WWE in 2011? And dare I say, it's been Michael Cole. Michael Cole has been fantastic. Some people may say The Miz, or some people may say Alberto Del Rio, but the fact remains is Michael Cole is getting such great heel heat. I mean, who would have ever thought about that? Who would have ever thought Michael Cole getting such great heel heat? And who would have ever thought for a WrestleMania, one of the biggest build-ups, one of the biggest anticipated matches now, it would seem like, is Jerry Lawler versus Michael Cole. Who would have freaking thought that? It's just amazing to watch. I mean, Everyone wants to see Michael Cole get his ass whooped, and it will happen. He's gonna have to bleed now. I mean, seriously, for what happened tonight on Raw, he's gonna have to bleed and just get humiliated and his ass completely whooped. I can't wait to watch this live. So we get Orton versus Mason Ryan, and really boring, dull. But I will say this: everyone keeps talking about how Mason Ryan looks like Batista, and yes, it's true. He does look like Batista, and wow, Mason Ryan is fucking hot. I mean, I will actually say that. I will go on the record and say I'm drooling when I watch Mason Ryan, because that man is hot. But okay, he gets kicked in the head. He's done. So now it's one-on-one Orton versus Punk, and I gotta say, if Orton goes over and beats Punk, to me it's gonna be like a one-sided feud here. I mean, I want to see Orton lose to Punk at Mania. Punk needs to win a match at Mania again. It's like he hasn't won a match since Money in the Bank. He needs to win a match at Mania again. So I'm hoping they have a good match and that freaking Punk goes over, because he needs to badly. So we get our special guest host Snooki, and I gotta say, you know, how funny of WWE to get Snooki. What a total slap in TNA's face. TNA got JWoww, TNA got Angelina, but TNA couldn't get the biggest star of the Jersey Shore, which is Snooki. But WWE did. So fuck you, TNA. They just totally trumped you and made you look like a fool. And not only that, they put Angelina in a match last week on Impact, which was horrible, and they supposedly were supposed to have been JWoww, but she didn't even show up. And now we get Snooki at WrestleMania. Fuck Austin, fuck The Rock, we get Snooki. Snooki will be in at WrestleMania. If that's not epic, I don't know what is. But honestly though, at least we get to see Trish Stratus, and I guess now we know Morrison's going to be in WrestleMania after all. So sucks to see Morrison put in this kind of match, but I'm just happy he's going to be on the card at least. So happy for that in that sense. And you know, Laycool deserves a spot at WrestleMania because he's just been so dominating. So Laycool deserves a spot at WrestleMania. But that remains to see now if Eve is going to defend the title at Mania. I mean, it's left open now unless we'll see what happens, unless they're not going to have her defend the title at all. But the fact remains is Vicky Guerrero, still the best female heel going today in wrestling, all of wrestling. I really do believe Vicky Guerrero gets so much heel heat for her female. It's amazing to watch. I love it. I absolutely love it. And she's just, I mean, her mannerism, her character is just hilarious. I love Vicky Guerrero. But that should be a fun match to watch. So I'm not going to even talk about the main event because, you know what, Alberto Rio, John Cena, okay, fine, it was decent. But the fact remains is, this Raw really did help build up WrestleMania 27 even more, and it got me really more excited and just pumped up because I still think WrestleMania 27 is a weak card. I do think it's a weak card, but now you got Austin, you got The Rock, you got Trish Stratus, hell, you got Snooki. I mean, you got a lot of people there that's going to make things exciting to watch, and I'm going to be there live to see it. I just can't wait. 3 more weeks away. Good Raw. Can't wait to see what else happens before WrestleMania. So that's all I gotta say for now. Tell me all what you thought about Raw this week. Let me know your thoughts. Talk to y'all later. Peace.